Well, I first came here in 1976 with Chet Baker, and it was his return to Italy. We played a club in Rome, and Tony Scott, who was an American musician living in Rome at the time, came in to sit in, and we had a great time. We traveled some during that period, and then I came back the next year with Chet Baker as well, and played in Milan and Torino. So those were two years to start in the 70s. And then I came later with Lee Konitz, and with Jerry Mulligan with the big band and the quartet, and also with Teddy Charles, a great vibes player. And we made a recording live in Verona. And from him I met Gigi, and Gigi Di Gregorio has been very wonderful to have me here in the last 7 years, each year, for gigs and concerts and teaching. Well, it's a specific audience in education, the people that want to learn this music. I don't know how big the audience is for young people, because the people don't know the traditions, and they listen to a different kind of music, and they actually maybe like a different kind of jazz, a different kind of improvised music. But in the teaching of it, the thing that we do is try to understand and communicate about the traditions of the music, the styles that came with people my age. I've been playing professionally now more than 50 years. It's horrible to think it's more than 50 years. But in that time, when I started playing, John Coltrane Quartet was going. I saw them live, and when you played live in a quartet, I wanted to play like that. And Miles Davis's group, we had free jazz. All of those things were influential in my generation. Also pop music, the Chuck Berry, James Brown, the Beatles. It was all part of that era in the 60s. So it was a great chance to experience all this music. Professionally, I didn't play rock music. I didn't play because nobody called me to play that music. I wanted to play that music, and I did some work in studios where I played pop music, but they regarded me as more of a purist, and that, I don't know why. I have no idea, as I'm interested in everything. So in the education, I try to be open to anything that's constructive, that will add to the body of work of jazz. It's important that young people contribute to the forward motion of the music, but also that they understand where it came from. My projects and plans for the future are to continue to do some teaching. I teach at the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. I will continue to teach at least through next year, and then I will decide what I want to do because I've grown up now, and I'm of the age that I want to play my music, continue to play my music, continue to play in places that invite me, like Italy, and it seems like Taiwan. I can get invited to play and teach in Taiwan. And so I'm always playing my own music as much as I can because it still interests me. And I think I can still play new things for my own amusement, for my own betterment, in just investigating pieces that I wrote 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago. I'm not writing much new music. I expect maybe I will, but I'm playing my music hopefully in a new way each time I play the music.